guys, grace to you and peace from our Lord Jesus Christ and God our Father. How are you doing? Alright, God, the weather right now, I'm outside. The setting is a car setting. The time is 3:04. The weather is so amazing, guys. If you still want this mono microphone, just click on the link on the description below. Let's just get straight into what we have to do today. The last time we had a car episode was during NYC time last year with my friend Coinsola. I haven't seen her in a while. She doesn't stay around here, but she's in Lagos, so it's just that she doesn't stay here. We're talking about it was an introduction to the speaking creative. It was impromptu because we were just gisting and chilling. I was like, yo, you talk too much. Immediately the idea came like, let's do an episode real quick about the talkative creative. Yeah, I miss that girl. And we're still on the speaking creative, basically you were created by God. And if you think that, you don't have any talent, you don't have any gift, you have your mouth, guys. That's the first thing we're going to start with. When God created us, He created us male, female. He gave us the breath of life. Be fruitful, multiply, replenish, have dominion. But Adam had nothing at that point. I mean, like, the only thing he had was his voice. We are the only creatures God created with the ability to speak. I mean, every other animal can communicate, but can they say, hi, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, tell a friend, which I really do mean. Like, do it right now. Please help my ministry. I'm going to talk about myself. I'm going to tell you guys about this multi-talented girlie. How did this civil engineer girl enter into art, enter into poetry and all those stuff, photography? And maybe by the end of this episode, you'll finally realize that there's no such thing as, I have no talent, I have no gift, or I'm not like the creative type. If you are created, you are creative. I don't know how old I was, but before I entered secondary school, so maybe 8, 9, 10, around that kind of age, that kind of thing. My dad got me my first coloring book. I mean, we used to have like fine arts class in primary school, and like that was my best class because we're not reading anything. The man would just say, bring out your drawing book, bring out your coloring book. Yeah, do so. I love to create things in my hands. I love to add colors. I loved colors. And I remember my dad getting me this Ben 10 coloring book. I colored every page. Me and my sister, we finished the whole book and suddenly we wanted more. But another one did not come. So I thought, okay, I just draw every page on my sketch pad and color it again. And that's what I did. At first I started with tracing. Then after a while I just decided that let me not trace, let me just try and like sketch this thing. And it came out beautiful. It wasn't perfect, but it was you would know that someone will see that for the first time and be like, this girl can draw. It was terrible. It was bad, but I just took my time. I had time to sit down and follow it carefully. Draw Benten's wristwatch, draw forearms, draw all those aliens. And my dad would just look at the drawing and be like, this is my artist, this is my artist. Can you call? At first, I was like that, yeah, you know what, I can draw. And then from there, I would color what I drew. That was like the easiest step, just to look at something and replicate it. It wasn't perfect, but I can draw one thing 10 times just because I want it to look perfect. Practice upon practice upon practice. I got better at drawing until one day I just stopped drawing. I can't remember the day I stopped drawing. I just started drawing letters. Like, I think it was secondary school. I stopped drawing because maybe because of biology class. I don't know. Biology class was like so boring. We used to draw. At first, I was like, I'm mad with biology. We're going to be drawing the heart. Mind you, I already said that in future I wanted to be an artist. My dad was like, medical doctors, they draw too. I said, okay, I want to be a medical doctor. Big dreams. He'll be like, "You're going to be a medical doctor." I'll be like, "No, I'm going to be an artist." He'll be like, "You're going to be a medical doctor." I said, "No, I'm going to be an artist." Secondary school biology came. I was like, "Okay, now let me give this thing a try." I just got frustrated. What? Don't force me to draw. Why are you forcing me to draw? Why are you forcing me to label? I ah God. And then you're meant to copy these biology teachers. I don't know if it's a trend. They'll say, "Oh, go to so class, copy their notes, copy their drawings, all those stuff." Man, guys, I just lost interest. Like I lost. I mean, at that point, my drawings were clean. No, I was an artist. There's nothing. Everybody knew Fivo Young could draw. I was a crazy artist. I love TD. I love technical drawing so much. Anything that deals with me practicing, as long as I'm not reading anything. Like I love calculations. I loved physics. I loved math. But you see this biology, I don't know. It wasn't resonating with me. And I just concluded, nah, it's not possible. I mean, there were other subjects that we were drawing, like geography, for example. I love geography so much. Physics, we would draw, not every time, but we would draw anything that had to do with drawing. I was obsessed with it, guys. But yeah, I started to hate biology. At that point, I had a friend. Her name is Enoma. She loved to write. No, Enoma was a writer. Enoma is a writer. And because of her, I started writing as well. At first, I easy. It's like this is writing. I don't want. It's like this is reading book. I don't want to. I don't like it. I don't want. But because of Enoma, I just fell in love. I loved the fact that she loved what she was doing. She would write all these stories and be like, "Oh, Favor, yeah, read my fictions." And the fictions were crazy. We had this amazing English teacher, Mr. Okay. Oh my God. He just be like, write an essay on smoking weed. 500 words. And I don't know, the creativity, I just used to think so much. I'm like, Anna, because of that man. And Enoma, I just fell in love with writing because I wanted to put my imagination to practice. Like, I was thinking so many things. Then one day, we're sitting in physics lab. I had a crush on somebody in SS3, and it's been a while I drew now. But I mean, that time I would draw letters, like I would like draw the person's name and everything. My drawing skills had not died. Nothing had died at all. Oh. So I carried where physics lab were chilling, and I wanted to just draw my crush's name on my book. I just thought, why? Let me write something instead. Lo and behold, guys, I wrote my first song. I wrote a song for my crush. Good day now. Because we're outside, you guys, flies are everywhere. Anyhow, I wrote a song for my crush, and at that point, I just say, "Hey, is this me?" I just, my friend was beside, Enoma was beside me, and she was like, "Fivo." I showed her, I was like, "Guys, see, oh, I just finished writing. Oh, this is," and it didn't come. I don't know. I think it came from a place of passion, a place of love. I just loved these things. It wasn't forced on me. Don't force me to do. You see what forcing somebody to draw can do? I don't like it. It's like don't do that to me. Don't force me to do anything. My daddy's dream of me becoming his medical doctor just destroyed. And I was thinking of architecture at that point. That was SS2. I was thinking, oh, let me go into architecture. I'm not into all these biology things that's ruined my creative drawing side. This story I'm telling you is like a process. At the point where I stopped drawing, I was learning how to write. Because of how I started reading novels, I'll be like, guy, you read, Abby, give me one book, let me just read because I love what you are doing. It's very interesting. And so she will give me her work. She'll say, "Favor, check if the words are correct, what type of stuff." And from there, once I read, some of like, "Oh, Favor, can I read?" I'm like, "Oh, it's my friend that wrote this, a number that wrote this story." Oh." So that's how with time I just started like growing in writing. I wasn't writing, oh, mind you, I wasn't writing. I wasn't writing at all, but I was reading what she was writing, and it was just I was just enjoying it. And that's when I wrote my first song. And at that point, I was just like, I have to keep doing this. And so I just started writing from that point. I would just sit down and think about something. I write about what I'm feeling. I write about all the stuff. And then I would just ensure that you rhymed. I would literally think, okay, the first line ended with bad. The second line should like rhyme with that. I just fell in love with poetry. Not how she was into like fiction. For me, I just loved when words rhymed. I don't let's see rhyme. I'm let something like deep. I just liked that whole thing. So fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. I'm preparing to write jam and I've picked the courses already. In my mind, I'm like, it's architecture. My mom calls me one day and she's like, "Oh, do you really think you just want to be sitting in one place drawing?" I mean, if you think about it, you are literally going to be forced to draw. But at least it will be fun. That would like be my work, just to be drawing buildings and structures and all those stuff. And she was like, "Don't you want more?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do. I want more. I don't want to just be sitting there in class drawing. Actually, I wanted more." And she was like, "I think civil engineering has more than just drawing." And I believed her. I would have just gone to do architecture. But I believed that I was like, what's I didn't even know what civil engineering was. I did not know what civil engineering was. Asha, I did not see myself going to engineering. I just saw myself becoming an architect. I mean, it's cute, architect's favor. But she changed my mind and I said, okay, civil engineering. Oh, what's my at that point I just give up. If it's civil engineering that you want me to do, no problem. I'm going to do civil engineering. And at the point I said like doing my research on what civil engineering was, I saw it as something that was really interesting. I thought, okay, maybe let me just like give this a try. I applied to Covenant University, first choice, second choice, third choice. I did not have any other choice apart from Covenant University. I did not want to go to CU. I wanted to go to like Unilag. I wanted to be free. I wanted to live young and wild. But I remember my dad said, two way, forward, sorry, go to CU. So I went to CU. I had admission for both because I was now like to pick either architecture or civil engineering. And I picked civil engineering and I was sad. It was paining me. But yeah, I'm done with school. I'm done with civil engineering and I'm in love with it. Like it has become a part of me. I love structures. I love the road. I love everything. I love that I can actually make society better just by building stuff. I mean, that's more than drawing. I'm literally like bringing what I'm drawing to life or bringing what the architect is drawing to life. It is amazing. Drawing didn't stop there for me, but traditional drawing did at a point, and I started like going digital. When I got to school, my mom got me my iPad, my first iPad, and I downloaded Adobe. It was Adobe Draw that time. I downloaded the app on my iPad, started watching some YouTube videos about digital art. So I was like, oh, this is really nice. Let me try it out. So I would like take a picture, upload it to the app, and just like be drawing. I did not have any Apple pencil. Even till now, I don't have Apple pencil. But my drawings are chef's kiss. Oh my gosh. Chef's kiss. So I started by tracing again because I had lost the touch. I don't know. Like my hands were not straight again. But I started over and this time digitally because I another reason why I went to digital arts was because I did not have any painting brush. I had no colors to play around with on a sketch pad. So I just thought, Computer has all these colors. Why am I stressing myself? Let me just go digital. Every time my drawings were just like, oh, and they started having meaning. Like I'll just be thinking about something and I want to draw it. With digital art, every drawing had a poem. I was enjoying it. I was loving it. And I wanted to show the whole world what I was doing. Before uni, I was on Instagram. So when I got to university, that everyone was using IG and Snapchat. So I decided, let me download too and be understanding what's going on here. And that's how I started like posting my drawings on Instagram. Throughout this time, that's when people started saying, "Oh my God, Fifi, you're so talented, you're so this, you're so gifted, you're so that." I was just thinking to myself, like, there's so many things that I could relate to because apart from art, I love to sing. I have a singing voice. So, I have a very, very nice voice, but it's not trained. Because every time I want to join choir, at a particular time in my life, maybe when I was in secondary school, any type of choir, they say, Fivo, you need to you need to we can't hear you, but your voice is so nice. Your voice is so beautiful. Like you can go all, if I train that voice, you guys. If I train that voice, you guys. Oh my gosh. You ain't seen nothing yet. In fact, see, there's so many things I can say, okay, that one is talent because I already have the voice, eh? I have the but this one, I do not have anything. I just had passion for this thing. And I find things that if you train yourself to learn well, even singing is not about talent. If you're interested in it, go for it. If it's that I say, oh, I really love drawing, but I don't know how to draw. Me too, I don't know how to draw. I just started one day by tracing. So, and with time, I got better and better and better at it. So, yeah. SS3. So, I'm into photography right now. So, I was thinking, oh, I want to be a model. Some people have even like stopped me on the road and be like, oh, would you like to join my modeling agency or stuff like that? And my mom not allow it. My mom grab my hand and be like, as what? There's so many things that go on in the modeling industry, and they just don't want me to be involved in that area of entertainment or that area of business or work or career. I don't know. So I got really angry, and out of that frustration, I said to myself, if I cannot be in front of the camera, I'm gonna go behind it. That was when photography came. I was like, who are the people that take all these models pictures? What are they called? Photographers. Okay, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to become that photographer that takes our own picture. We're going to be that model. We're still going to be that model we want to be. I had it all planned in my in my medulla oblongata. But when I got to school and they said join the service unit, I was always say, okay, technical crew. But I don't see anybody in technical crew carrying any cameras. They're always with the video camera, and I'm not interested in that at all. I don't want to do that. I'm not interested. When we're in the chapel, they listed all the service units, and I saw one that really caught my attention, the press. I said, whoa, does this mean that I'll be writing? This poetry thing might make sense as from now on. I joined pressing and said, oh, there are 4 subunits. There's the editorial, there's photography, there's graphic design, there's social media. And they said, oh, who wants to be in photography? I said, ah, me. School didn't have any camera at that time. I don't know if they do right now, but school didn't have any camera. So it was just students, maybe like 300 level, higher levels that had cameras and were using it to practice. They would teach me the exposure triangle and all those stuff. And I love I was so happy. So this was how Saturday was like for me. I wake up, get ready for the whole day. We have photography meeting. So it's basically like training all the like latest photographers. The ones that came to join photography units, they are training us, teaching us how to use the camera, saying these are people on duty for Sunday. And then when I come back, I'm on my iPad, I'm drawing, and then I'm writing. Life was just amazing. And then I'm studying civil engineering. My photography skills got so much better. Like I would now start renting cameras because people be like, "Oh, people come and take my picture." Everybody knew. People knew when your friend is your customer, they'll see you carry camera in church. You are winking at them, they'll be winking at you. Say, that's not favor. So sweet. When I'm having conversations with some of my friends or students in school and they ask me, what are you studying? And they find out that it's civil engineering I'm studying. They're like, they thought I was green tag. They thought I was in mass comm. I'm like, why would you think that? So that, oh, because you're carrying the camera. I'm like, so I don't understand. So engineers cannot be photographers or what? Hey, you don't even know that this is very necessary in my field. This photography. In time I was sports director, I just decided that I wanted to be sport director because I actually have interest. So I went for sport director in final year for civil engineering department. But I wasn't doing anything related to sport director. I was busy doing PRO work. I just felt like civil engineering is not head. I don't like the fact that the comments I'm hearing from students are, oh, civil is a dead course. You guys are dry. You guys are every department has a social media handle, but we couldn't get access to the original handle because the former set wasn't like responding to us. I just got angry and I opened another Instagram handle. The responses from other courses like, oh my god, I saw this video you guys did in your course. You guys are so like creative, you guys are so this, you guys are so that, you guys are I said people don't know. I wanted to show everyone in school that this is not how civil engineering department is. We are really chill, we're fun, we are this, we are that, we're a family. I know that there were like so many issues in our course, but when it came to what the whole world would see, I wanted them to see that we are a really chill department, and I think I accomplished that. I passed it over to the next set, and right now everything is just booming. And then I graduated, and my mom got me my camera, a mirrorless camera. I've been using my camera for 1 year. Use RP. From everything I've said so far, I would just say that whatever it is you want to do in this life, to just give it your all and you just go for it, you would be a pro in that area. Another thing is consistency. Don't be like me that because of biology I lost interest. I just got so frustrated. I think it was last year I started drawing with my pencil again because I've just been digital. It feels like I can't draw. But this is me like drawing on my iPad normally. But when it comes to my pencil, I'm like, I used to be good with this thing now. What's happening? Even if you say, oh, you have a really nice voice, you still have to train that voice. I mean, look at me. I'll go and train this voice. Oh my gosh, maybe one day we'll have Sumi Sola on this show and they will have like a worship session. Oh, your presence is heaven. Hey, my voice is cracking. To me, I seek your face. Okay, so that's all for today's episode. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. I just really hope that this helps you understand that talent or not, everything still needs training, still needs practice, still needs consistency for someone to know that, oh, this is what you do. And before you know it, the Bible says that a man's gift opens doors for him. That light you have, that particular thing he has given unto you to show forth his glory, it will shine in the mighty name of Jesus. When you say a thing, it actually comes to pass. So say the word of God to your life. God has already spoken it. He has so many commands, so many blessings, so many promises in his word. Speak them to manifestation. You will see results. So yeah, tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell everybody to watch this, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye.